The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Anil Show.
All right, Amber's name is on the deed. Saw some comments from the last video. Wanted to respond. I think Charmin is saying, in a sense, O'Neill, but I don't understand. But maybe Dave just have cash on and whatever. Friends, it's an estimate. That's why it's called an estimate, because we don't know the exact figure. So we're basically going to have to estimate what is there. What we do know right now is that Dave basically needs this money back to be able to operate, to do what he's actually doing. That's what we do know, okay? That's what we do know. We also do know that Dave does these jobs and he basically works. So he makes a high salary. However, as you can tell, him still would need a Wayne to market for, or whoever it is to market for, right? I think that the business that Dave and Anton is in is two different business. Anton is in the investment side of business. Dave is more in the marketing side, where we make a percentage based on whatever is there. Anton is probably into, making certain big plays. It seems like that's what's going on as far as that is concerned. Regardless, wherever it is that the numbers want to be put, that's what it is. We just gave an estimate based on what we have. No, Amber's name is on the deed. Is the house in play? Let's go. Let's jump into this.
This is a beautiful house.
It is.
And it's a beautiful gesture. So baby, this is your house. And
It's not.
I'll be more than happy to stay here with you. And I would love living here, but it reminds me.
Somebody sees the realtor and somebody says the realtor is looking because the realtor may have seen Dave do these things before, but she's just kind of keeping quiet because Dave may have done the same thing to her. That's very interesting. I didn't see that analysis, but whoever said that, that's a very interesting analysis.
So much of what I just went through and what I'm going through now. I moved in with Anthony and it wasn't my house, and now it has been a thorn in my side, and I hope that we're together forever, but I don't want to go through that again.
So now let's work this out. It's a good thing the house wasn't in her name, because if it was in her name, right? If Anthony had done what Dave has done right now, then Amber would be able to do a myriad of things, right? Because the only reason why Anthony is able to even command anything at this point is basically because he basically owned the house. That's the only reason. But just imagine if she had owned the house and her name was on the deed. I'm just saying, just think about it logically.
Well, baby, listen.
This is your house. This is your name, and I can't. Thank you. I'm grateful. Honestly, I am. But
When I first met you, I knew it was gonna be mine. I told you so many times, and I'm not playing about you. And I knew you was gonna think like that. That's why I put your name on the house. Babe, the house is bought. Pay cash for it. I put your name on the deed. So, these keys, these belong to you.
So again, the answer to the question is, can Anthony get any monies out of this house? The answer to the question is this. It depends on how the title is taken. I don't know how the title is taken. Because as of right now, putting her name on the deed, though, yes, does leave it now that she now has an asset in her name while being in the marriage. That's the truth, friends. I'm not making this up. It's what it is. She does have an asset in her name. However, how that asset is ratioed as divorce goes along is going to be quite interesting. We have not seen a scene where them do it the right way. This is Skitland already. They're going to set this up.
Ours, baby. Your name on the deed is bought. It's already done. Yes. So, I don't know what happened in the past. Present, it looks pretty bright.
Thank you, Jesus. I like to say, thank you, Jesus.
So here comes the dramatics, basically, and the excessive thing, the dramatics, where she going out do the whole, the scenes that they're going to do already. They might make it look as though, she was basically suffering and she poor and life was terrible for her with Anthony. The mother makes it look like she was in ashes and sackcloth and Anthony was whipping the hell out of her. He was beating her. To make it look as though basically he's been doing all of these tough things to her and she never get anything. She never spent any of the credit cards. She was such whatever it is, and now she gets into this. Country Wayne, I swear, no good at posting these, at putting these up. I swear.
I know it's you. I know it's you, Jesus. Oh God. Oh, you done did it.
Did he do it? Yeah, I guess he will. Interesting. So now her name is on the deed. The question of the day is, right? The question of the day is, how is that title taken? That's the big question, right? And how will this affect Dave as time goes by? We don't know yet, right? There is no way to know these things. We know the Amber extremists, them are going to come out loud and proud today. Them are going to complain as money lost. They're going to come out of the woodwork because them work. When these things happen, them come out of the woodwork. Charmian, watch it, come see I ride hard for Dave and the Amber thing. Watch you. You understand me? I watch you. When me say something about Dave, you come up out of the woodwork. Watch yourself, me. I watch you. You understand me? Me, I watch you. When me give objective opinion, all of a sudden the opinion them now is being met with I don't know, just off the rip criticism. I know how that work. I know where that come from. But all right, hey, your boy gonna chill out.
Did it. Oh Lord, I just praise you, praise you. I don't see these blessings coming that you're giving, Lord. Oh Lord, I know that I'm not perfect.
All right, so let's leave it right here. So because of course the songs as it goes along. Okay, so the big thing for me is this, right? The biggest thing for me is Dave has not required Amber to do anything. And by anything, I mean he has not required her to say, you know what? Let me give up that situation so I can get this. Now, my question is he going to now ask her, all right, Amber, now that you've gotten this house and you have a house, and you can't say you don't have a house, can you now walk away, leave that divorce, and now focus on this relationship that you have? That's what I want to know. Are you going to choose? But of course, her name already up on the deed, so it doesn't matter anyways. She basically gone with that. But I'm going to see if he's going to ask that, right? Because it's the same thing that I have with Denisha as well, which is Denisha asking Anthony to choose, walking to her house and asking him to choose. You now need to make a choice. Either you're going to basically put Shayla through the system where Shayla is in a box and she's in with parameters and she have guardrails, or you're not and I'm going to walk. That's my only thing with both partners on each side, because yes, them have two partners on each side of a marriage. The people them who forget this, because sometimes realize, try tell me how much of an idolater, Denisha is, but all of a sudden Dave and Amber married. Me never know the two of them. So I'm just basically I'm prefacing the statement with that. But give me a take on this one. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon.